Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're looking at a build that I did just before. It's a bit of a jungle house, I call it, but maybe not all too wild. It's modern meets jungle courtyard. I'll think of a better name and I'll include it in the title. But let's get started. So the inspiration for this house is actually a house that's up the road from me. I love that it's got a front courtyard. I guess it's not the best for privacy, but I kind of like how it all wraps around the pool and that there's a really cool garden that's integrated within the house. I also love the columns that I guess look like a glamorous jail, but I do like the effect that they give. It's kind of like an upmarket lattice or something like that. Yeah, so I went with white again and a vertical white panel and a steel roof rather. And I'm having a lot of fun with the terrain tool, as you can see. So yeah, so I've really enjoyed doing a lot of the landscaping recently. I think they make a house, and it's no matter how ugly your house is, you can always make it better with landscaping. So here I am speed building the house. So the shape that I kind of put down, you can see that in the top right corner, I wanted to have a tree, kind of a view box in the house that looked out into a tree at the very back of the property. And like the house that I know that is like this house in real world, it has this slanted roof at the front and it's kind of like a glass box on the tall edge. So yeah, I really like that. So that's kind of where I'm drawing inspiration from now. I do change it slightly as we go on. Obviously the pool, that's a definite in this particular build. And the house being raised was also another aspect. I think my next house is going to be a flat to the ground house, a bit more Palm Springs style maybe. Maybe I need to start doing houses that aren't along this kind of Palm Springs, Hollywood Hills type description. Yeah, so here you can see I'm kind of manipulating the top, trying to make the floor plan right. I have this problem where I always make the floor plan small from the beginning and then I'm really like constrained when I go to do furniture, so I'm trying to undo that at the moment. Love the half wall balcony up the top. I love how seamless it can look when you get the whole house together. Yeah, so I'm just doing the roofs again. I wanted them to face forward. Whoa, way too tall. Yeah, so a lot of fiddling here. I don't show it here, but in the final product I actually split that very top roof into 3 different sections. I think it just made it look a little bit better, but that's just me being picky. Yeah, so yeah, as you can see, and that's probably why I edited out a lot of the color selection on this video, especially with the furniture selection. I didn't even include that, is that I deliberate a lot over what windows and what colors to do. So you can see here I even move around what windows I put in, and yeah, I'm not the best decision maker. Even I'm looking at this now and I don't like those windows that are above the pool. I should have done just the plain ones, but I mean, you can download this house, it's in the gallery, so feel free to download it and show me your improvements on my original design. I love outdoor decking, so that's kind of why I went for this washed timber look. It's kind of like as if it's aged in the sun naturally. I don't like the super stained timber look, that's just me. I like kind of paler wood for outdoors. As you can see, I'm deliberating over the stairs here and I ended up just going with a bit of like greyed out brickwork. I think I like pale exteriors. I think that's just me, but maybe I should challenge myself to do more bold colours on exteriors next time. In fact, I might do that. Yeah, so here I'm just kind of messing around with the exterior. As I said before, I know I mess around here a lot, but really everything can be redeemed with landscaping. Big fan of the move objects cheat and the resize objects cheat to really make landscaping pop. Love how you can put these windows kind of in the recess of the roof. Kind of is a good effect. Yeah, so I'm putting in like the tree that I had planned out from the start. I think that's pretty funny. I think when you're building, you always know exactly what you want. So from like certain things that are non-negotiable, so that's why I put it there quite early. As you have probably have picked up, I love voids, so anywhere I can include a void, I will include one. The big windows facing out on the tree is also a must for me, and that box I just drew is going to turn into the master bathroom, and I've got big plans for making it super opulent, with a kind of feature bathtub and chandeliers, of course. But I think you'll see later I skip past furnishing, and we'll do a recap at the end of the video. So here I am kind of drawing out 2 bedrooms downstairs, kind of fiddling around. I'm turning an awkward bathroom from an L shape. Not sure. I just kind of work around to see what makes sense, and I've slotted a bathroom in between those 2 bedrooms I drew before. And upstairs I've got another bedroom, probably for a kid. You'll see later when I go to furnish, I kind of don't really pay a lot of attention to the spare bedrooms, just because when you put your sim family in the bedroom, you're not quite sure what the family's going to be like. So I don't like putting effort into furnishing bedrooms when you're probably just going to replace it with pink for a little girl or whatever down the track. So I kind of speed through a lot of these colours, as you will see. Yeah, so this front entrance here, I was deliberating what to do with it. I ended up turning into a bit of a study, and I have kind of this split wall panel in the middle as well with a feature, which you probably have also picked up as a bit of a design feature of mine. I will promise to do a different type of design inspiration next time, but let's see how it goes. Yeah, so as you can see, I always go back to the same colour palettes indoors. I love the wood paneling, and I love kind of neutral colours. I tried to go a bit crazy, and then I was like, no, need to go back to wood paneling and neutral colours, so that's what you can see me doing there. Yeah, I think in the end I probably should have kept that green colour in that staircase upstairs, but I can edit that next time. And so can you if you download this particular build. So I'm just mucking around, trying to fit everything in. I love the light wood flooring throughout, especially because it's another kind of light box jungle house. So yeah, I think it really suits. And when you see later what I did with the kitchen, I think it looks awesome. Yeah, so here I actually am being a little bit inventive with my windows, again looking out with the tree. And I don't know if you saw before, but the first item I put in is the massive TV, which is pretty hilarious. So here I've kind of skipped forward, and this is the finished result. So as you can see, the master bedroom is super luxe. Once again, I love the use of carpets, and I've put balcony. Oh, that's my go-to Lady Andrea Blackburn leveling up on a video game, which is pretty hilarious. Yeah, I need to stop spinning this around when I record these, hey. But yeah, I kind of went for an orange and yellow and red and white theme for the kitchen, which is really changing up for me, but I like the effect. Those hanging lanterns are pretty cool in my opinion. Yeah, I was not impressed with Andrew's outfit, so he can see me trying to change it in vain, and I went with the Inspector Gadget in the end. But yeah, I really love the result of this white and kind of accent colour main bedroom. And yeah, as you can see on the other bedrooms, I kind of kept it pretty simple. I used the fireplace, which is a repeat object of mine, and you can see that the study has this feature wall that kind of you walk in and you see the stone, and then there's a study hidden behind, which I like that feature. Yeah, so the finished product is pretty flash, I think. I also like the size of this house. Like, it's super luxurious, it's high end, but you know when you build those really big mansions and you can't kind of play them when you're you can't play them easily because your Sims are all over the place. It's not easy to track them down, so I think this would be a really playable house, if that makes sense. But still looks really good, and still is obviously for a Sim who's got quite a lot of dough. Yeah, so I don't know, let me know in your comments what your favourite type of house to build is. So far I do like the kind of Palm Springs, Hollywood Hills, modern, airy light box, but with luxurious interiors. Yeah, so I got sick of Andrea's outfit, so I left this little bit at the end to try and jazz her up. She looks like a bit of a high society lady, so I decided to give her an equally as classy outfit. She was a total random that I just made and cashed up just so I can kind of show the livability of some of my houses. I'll probably put her in the gallery too. Will I play her? Probably not. But maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe this house will suit her and I might keep her in this house this time. So yeah, just an overview of the layout as a whole. I'm loving the main area. I kind of never really use bright colours, but I think that works really well. I think the layout is awesome. Underneath the staircase there you can see where I've tried to use that kind of chess piece. I don't really think it suits, but I'll change that later. And yeah, here's the place in the daylight. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time.